As more and more streamers begin to understand the need to improve the quality of their live stream, because of increasing competition in the space, a popular choice in doing so has been to upgrade from a webcam, like the ever popular Logitech C920, to a professional DSLR or mirrorless camera. Up until recently, the only way to do that has been to purchase a capture card that allows you to connect your camera via HDMI to your computer, as most camera manufacturers do not allow you to connect your camera directly to your PC and use it as you would a webcam. Recently though, Canon and now Sony have both released beta software that allows just that, but they still limit you on the resolution as well as frame rates you're able to use, causing a capture card to still be the best option for streamers as of right now. The most popular option for doing this so far has been the Elgato CamLink 4K, which costs $129.99 and allows you to capture 4K at 30 FPS or 1080p at 60 FPS. Recently, however, there has been a device that has been getting a lot of attention online, as the quality from it has been on par with Elgato's CamLink. However, you can pick it up for just a measly 20 bucks off Amazon. There's only one downside to it though. It doesn't offer 60 FPS at 1080p like the CamLink does. And most streamers prefer having a higher FPS over a higher resolution and will happily settle with a lower resolution if it allows them to have 60 FPS for their stream, especially in high action games like modern first-person shooters. That is, until now. A brand new update to this little device was just released, which now features a USB 3.0 port and offers both 1080p 60 FPS as well as 4K 30 FPS. So in today's video, we are going to put it to the test by comparing it to both the CamLink 4K by Elgato, as well as the difference in quality if you wanted to forego a capture card entirely and just connect your camera to your PC using the new beta software from the camera manufacturer of your camera. God, I'm pumped to try this thing out. All right, roll the intro. Welcome back to the channel, friends. If you're a regular around these parts, don't forget to drop a like and leave the hashtag OMG down in the comments below, just so that we can connect even further so I know who you are. If you are new around here and you like videos and tutorials like this one related to streaming and content creation, then don't forget to subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button below and make sure you ring the bell next to it to be notified when I post new videos. Also, I myself do stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings. So if you have any questions or feedback about today's video, feel free to drop in and say hello whenever you see me live. The link for my Twitch page, as always, will be down in the description below. All right, with the formalities out of the way, let's dive into this thing. So we're going to try to keep this video simple and straight to the point. However, first, before we jump into the actual footage of the devices, I do want to mention that while the previous version of this device can be found on Amazon for as low as 20 bucks, this version right here cost me about $45. However, I will say that when the first version of this launched, it was also around 40 to 50 US dollars and quickly dropped in price. So while it's a bit higher right now than the previous version, if you're willing to wait a month or two, I wouldn't be surprised if the price goes down as more sellers start to offer it for sale on Amazon. Second, even at 45 US dollars, it's still $85 less than the CamLink 4K. And if it performs just as well as the first version did, I have a feeling you might not even care about waiting that month or two. Third, I will be using the Canon M200 as my camera for this test, as it offers both 1080p at 60 FPS as well as 4K at 30 FPS, and is a camera that a lot of people pick up as a great starter mirrorless camera when it comes to streaming. I also have an EOS 80D, but it doesn't offer clean HDMI output, nor does it offer 4K, and you definitely need a clean HDMI output from your camera if you're wanting to use an HDMI capture card. Okay, let's go ahead and do this thing. So, first on the screen, we have the M200 plugged in directly to the computer via USB, and I'm running the most current version of Canon's EOS webcam utility program. Again, the biggest drawback currently for this software, for this camera, directly is that it's still in beta, and currently the max resolution that you can get with it is 1024 by 576, and it is limited to 30 FPS. Now, when and if Canon or even Sony release updates to their software in the future and increase the resolutions possible, as well as the frame rates possible, it could drastically improve the quality. So if you're watching this video at a later time, make sure you check your camera manufacturer's website to see if they offer an update, because free is always the best option. Although I guess it's not free if you paid hella money for the camera. All right, next up on the screen, we have the CamLink 4K. I don't really have much to say. This device performs great, and Elgato produced a great piece of technology that was needed in the space and in a small form factor compared to traditional capture cards, and it's extremely easy to use. The details are great, the picture's sharp, and overall for the price it launched, I think it was worth every penny. However, that leads us to our third device, because if it performs nearly the same as the CamLink 4K, or better yet, even better, you know? All right, so last on the screen, we have the no-name HDMI video capture device. I'm not sure with YouTube compression if you'll even really be able to notice a difference or not, but from my own viewings of the original video files, I will admit, the CamLink 4K does look just slightly better. I mean, to be completely honest, even I could barely notice with the original quality video files the difference between the two. I think the results on screen that you guys are seeing speak for themselves. So while Elgato created a great product, there's now an option that doesn't seem to be limited by COVID as the CamLink 4K has been, meaning you're actually able to pick this thing up today, and it's something that performs nearly identical to the CamLink, yet costs far less. As of the time of this video, $85 less. So with that said, if you are interested in picking up one of these bad boys, I'll throw a link down in the description below, as again, there are now two versions of this device selling on Amazon. In the first version, while it got rave reviews, it does not offer 60 FPS in 1080p, nor do I think it even offers 4K at 30 FPS. All right, with that said, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like, as it helps me out so much. And if you like videos like this one related to streaming, gaming, and content creation, then again, make sure you hit that red subscribe button below, as well as ring the bell next to it to be notified when I post new videos. And until next time, peace out, everybody.